Hey, everybody. Good evening. It's Thursday night. And once again, we are live. Veep in the building. Thank you for tuning in tonight. We have another amazing Inplosion show. And for those who don't know, Inplosion is basically a show that talks about the power within, not an implosion, but an implosion. We want to know about the power within you that made you successful when things got tough, how you reached your goals when everything seems to be pulling you back. And we like to hear this from artists, from other content creators and whatnot, but overall, just people just saying, hey, this is how I made it and you can too. So tonight we have an amazing young lady who is a member of an amazing group, and her name is Aviva. I'm gonna butcher your name, friend. So I'm just telling you now. If I destroy it, you can hurt me. Aviva is it Vuvuzela, okay? And she is an award-winning folk artist and multi-instrumentalist. Started her musical journey at the age of 8 with classical piano, quickly earning national recognition, mastering trumpet, drums, ukulele, and guitar. She is a versatile talent. Her songwriting, beginning at 12, weaves storytelling and social advocacy. Leading, quote, Aviva and the Flying Penguins, she earns the 2017 Artist of the Year accolade for their album, Painted Truth, showcasing her narrative-driven, socially conscious music. So, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to go ahead and bring in Aviva. Good evening. How are you doing?
Oh, it's been a week. And this is really lifting me up. I appreciate being here. Thank you.
Good. Well, thank you for coming. We appreciate it. We're always real laid back. We just like to have a conversation, and if you got something to drink, definitely get yourself something to drink, and we're gonna chill.
Yeah.
So, Aviva, please tell us a little bit about you and where you're from.
Wow. Well, I was actually born in Queens.
Hey, New York in the house.
Yeah, I was only there for like a year or two, and then we moved to Long Island.
Okay.
Yeah, so I grew up there, and near Halls Pond, West Hempstead, Gum Yang, Chinese food. I was the captain of cheerleading in high school, believe it or not. Played badminton, tennis, volleyball, basketball, broke my finger a couple times, jumping over the waves.
Hey.
Dribbling down that basketball. I was in the chess club, and I played the trumpet. Definitely was a band girl, obviously. So yeah, it's a little taste of Aviva Vuvuzela.
Vuvuzela. So okay. Describe the origin of your name.
So Aviva is Hebrew. It's actually officially my middle name and my Hebrew name. So it's like my spirit name. And it means spring, like springtime, like the season.
Nice.
Okay.
Cool.
Like Tel Aviv means city of spring, but city is masculine, so you don't add the ah. Aviva is feminine for my name.
That is cool. I love that. So I wanted to ask you, when it comes to your music, if your music had a flavor, what would it taste like?
It would taste like a lime lollipop, but only a few licks. And then we would like dive into like the most amazing dinner you've ever had.
So it goes from sweet to like a good wholesome meal.
Yes.
I can
Like
respect.
it's a little bit sugar coated. It's got some pop flavors, but then when I take it all out, it's just like, slow cooked brown rice with some steamed vegetables, maybe some like crock pot chicken. I don't know.
Mhm. What is the most unusual place that you found inspiration for a song?
Well, there was a very this I just want to share this. It's not where my song was inspired, but it is the same week. I think it inspired this song. But I did a performance in a cave once, and we all took this hike, and we went down this hole, and then I performed in a cave for a group of people, and that group of people that I performed for um, were people I was cooking for at an earthen building um, workshop. And it was at the earthen building workshop when I was cooking in the kitchen where I had an inspiration for a song. And so I didn't have anything to write on, and there was my tomato box that I had all my tomatoes in. So
Mhm.
I wrote Mud Love.
Hmm.
It's going to be on the next album.
Where was this cave located?
Tennessee.
Tennessee. Okay. I didn't know they had caves in Tennessee. So
Oh,
there
they
we
have a lot of caving. This was like, was it Bird Song? But it's kind of near, like between Nashville and Knoxville, kind of.
Mhm. Okay. If you could swap lives with a musician for a day, who would they be and why?
Jason Mraz, because I think he knows a lot about arranging music
Hmm.
and by staying out of the BS of the music industry. How does he navigate that?
Mm, yeah. That is a challenge for sure. The Now you play several instruments. If your instruments could talk, what stories would they tell about you?
She is so neurotic. She protects me like an overprotective bear. She never has enough. If she's struggled to have proper cases for us, but now she does, and she's a really good mama. And now she's so protective, she doesn't even let sweaty hands touch us, and we like that because we like being cozy with our mommy.
Joey Huff says, "Hey, Aviva. What's going on, Joey?
What's up, Joey?
Nice to see you, brother." He asked, "Are you going to play?" Oh, he's putting you on the spot.
Everything is playing. I am playing right now, but yeah, I am totally down with playing if y'all want me to. I think we're just chilling though.
It's up to you. We're like I said, we're just here to have a wonderful conversation, and if that moves you, by all means.
Maybe
What?
we can write a song together live.
I'm not opposed to it. What is the weirdest instrument you've ever played, and did you master it?
Not yet. I'm working on the Mizmar right now, and I've gotten like 4 different versions so far. The 4th one is finally like a proper one, but it's to get a really well-made Mizmar, it's probably thousands of dollars. But
Hmm.
the one I have is pretty good. I have definitely not mastered it, and I haven't practiced it probably in a year, but I can try to blow it tonight. We'll see. It
Is
sounds like it's one of the first instruments that was ever created in humankind. It was like, in addition to drums around the campfire, they used it to scare animals away because it's like, meow.
okay? What? So, what is it like? Is it a horned instrument?
It's like a cross between a clarinet and a horn, maybe.
Hmm.
My producer at the time, or co-producer, Jim, he was like, I think you really need clarinet on this song. I don't remember if it was Gift. Still working on the album. Long story. But he's like, I can really hear oboe. And I thought to myself, oboe just isn't like what I'm feeling. Maybe he's channeling an idea that's coming a little deeper. Like, what was the original oboe? And it was like the Mizmar. I was like, that might work.
Okay. Very interesting. So, if your life was a movie, what genre would it be and what would the soundtrack sound like?
It would be like an adventure movie,
Hmm.
and where, I don't know, not really Cheech and Chong, but um, something very adventurous and random, kind of like a cross between Austin Powers, but not like the crazy unhinged stuff, but just the fun stuff. And the sound would be like, I don't know. I'd have to sit down on a keyboard and figure that one out.
That sounds good so far. Okay. What's your go-to song for karaoke nights?
Oops, I did it again.
Britney Spears. Okay.
I just like doing that for fun.
I respect that. Well, I tell you what we're going to do is we're going to showcase one of your songs, and you told me to pick whatever I wish, so I did. And this one, you're actually doing a cover song, which I thought you did an amazing job. And this is Aviva, and she is doing a Fleetwood Mac song called Dreams. Let's check it out.
Well, here you go again. You say you want your freedom. Who am I to keep you down? It's only right that you should play the way you feel it. But listen carefully to the sound of the loneliness, like a heartbeat drives you mad. In the stillness of remembering what we had and what you lost and what you had and what you lost. Oh, thunder only happens when it's raining. Players only love you when they're playing. And say women, they will come and they will go. When the rain washes you clean, you'll know. You'll know. Here we go again. I see a crystal vision. I keep my vision to myself. It's only me that wants to wrap around your dreams. But have you any dreams you'd like to sound? Dreams of loneliness, like a heartbeat drives you mad. In the stillness of remembering what we had and what you lost and what you had and what you lost. Thunder only happens when it's raining. Players only love you when they're playing. Oh, you're playing, and women,
Love it, love it, love it. First of all, those sparkle boots were on point. Love the boots. Love the boots.
Target, you know, girls, we always have to say where we get our stuff. We gotta hook our sisters up.
No doubt. So tell me, what made you take an interest in singing that song and most of all recording it?
I want to shout out to my buddy Cortez.
Please.
Diari. I sing with his band sometime, and I learned that song for a few gigs that we had with him, and then I jammed on it with my buddy Trinity. Because you know, I'm so not a cover person, and just because it doesn't totally, like, certain songs really do fill my cup, but it's like a different vibration than when I do my own songs. So I mostly learn it for other people. So yeah, just gratitude to my friends who like singing covers with me.
No doubt. That song is such a classic because
It is.
I feel I've been around a little bit longer than you have, but I remember Stevie Nicks singing that song and I loved it.
Well, it was one of my favorite CDs growing up. I would listen to like The Chain over and over again. Again, The Chain. I even like choreographed a whole dance to it, and I was about to do it for our like seventh grade lip sync contest. And then like I choreographed this whole thing with my best friend at the time, and then she bailed on me in rehearsals and just wanted to like show up and do it. And I'm like, no, I was like such a perfectionist. So instead I did Papa Don't Preach by Madonna, and she was so pissed at me, but I won. I won third place. I did this whole
Boom.
Papa Don't Preach.
So Sorez Music says, Aviva, your beautiful voice matches your beautiful spirit. What is your opinion on technology and music? Does it help or hinder its creativity?
Sometimes you have to become that technology. I like it. I like everything, as long as it's not hateful. Like, I love expressing. I would do a freaking heavy metal CD if I had an opportunity to work with a producer in heavy metal. So, I mean, even when I was a kid, I was doing sampling. I loved it. I'd be like, banana, and then I'd go, banana, and then I'd add a beat. Banana, 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 you know. I'm down.
Okay. So
actually,
you're open for all those.
You can hear my 12-year-old's tape on Spotify. I released it. It's super bad quality, but I'm like, I gotta get her voice out there because she's got some good messages.
That's cool.
And Dance With Me is like, it has tech, you know, a little bit of tech in it. I did a tech song with what is it called, EDM, with my friend Sarah. Last year we produced it.
Nice. I love that you have such a wide range of tastes. You're not put into a box.
Yeah, I mean, no record label would like that, but I'm down with it. I'm all about being chameleon. That was my favorite animal growing up. I like all the colors.
So someone says Viva, Real American Mammoth says Viva featuring Korn. That's nice. That's
Corn on the cob.
So Aviva, if you could time travel to any musical era, which one would you choose and why?
I want to hang out with some really raw New Orleans jazz musicians. I don't know what year that is. What would you say the year it was like the hottest and the rawest?
I might have to consult D-Ray on that one.
I mean, the 90s are probably still pretty solid, but I mean, the 20s, the 30s, yeah, it's like, I mean, that stuff is like liquid gold, swallowing that up vibrationally. Don't you agree? I mean, if I could just stand next to one of those trumpet players and just do one every once in a while, and then just ride their wave of like, you know, so down. Throw me some crawfish while we're at it.
There you go. By any chance, have you heard what is the craziest rumor you've ever heard about yourself?
You have fun questions. I heard that I slept around when I was still a virgin.
Well, you know how that goes. That's high school. Of course, the one that gets rejected is the one that makes up the rumors, right? So I've heard. If you could perform a duet with any historical figure, who would it be?
George Washington.
Seriously.
He was high all the time, and he was picking that cannabis and made it into ammunition. And I would like write a song for us, and he'd be like blowing up stuff in the background and being like, "We are the revolution," and I'd be like, "Freedom."
Fair enough.
That's how we're here. Got to be grateful.
There it is.
Ancestors.
Indeed.
Besides that, I just like to sit around the campfire and connect with my ancestral, sacred music.
Okay. What's your guilty pleasure song that you blast when no one's around?
Oh, you have such fun questions. One,
Thank you.
pick up the phone and have to get out the door. I don't know why I can't remember the words right now, but Dua Lipa.
That sounds so familiar. I'm trying to remember that song.
One. It's hard because you got music going on. It's like, okay.
Right. Right.
You ain't getting down. He did have a hemp plantation. That was not a cherry tree that he chopped down. I'm responding. I see John's comment. I know it's not on the screen, but
that's what he said.
George Washington.
Yeah, he had a hemp plantation.
His dad was like, "Chop me off some cherry cannabis." Not a cherry tree. We didn't even have cherry trees. You could tell I'm a cannabis educator activist.
Oh, nothing wrong with that.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing wrong with that at all. The Real American Mammoth asks, "What's your favorite funk band?"
Oh my God, there's so many. I can't say. Like, play me some funk. I'm down. That's why, like, one of the reasons why Painted Truth is done, our award-winning album, but I'm still working on Key of You. And I have a song on there that I want to be a funk song, and I haven't quite wrapped my head around how to produce it. Maybe Joey can help me. It's called Bump, Bump, Bump. And it's so funky. I mean, it has Meters flavors, I think. So, I mean, I guess maybe. But Meters isn't my favorite, but they're one of my favorite. Like, I don't have a favorite. I can't pick.
I understand that. If you could rename your band to reflect your current mood, what would you call it?
Flowers are growing in the doo-doo.
Now that's a name for you. As a creative person, Soul Rez is asking, as a creative person, what makes you nervous?
Jail. Walking into the Capitol, testifying, courtrooms, because there's no creativity there. I try to bring it.
Yeah.
Being around my family. Just kidding. We all have those, we all feel like black sheep sometimes.
I got you. Let's see here.
Black sheep, have you any wool? Yes, sir. Yeah. 3 bags full. Now that's some good insulation right there.
That's old school right there. I remember that.
We should do a remix. Yeah. That'd be a cool.
What's that?
That'd be a cool hip hop song. You know how they use nursery rhymes sometimes?
Mm-hmm.
We'll keep it clean though.
No doubt. If you could have any musician narrate your life, who would it be and why?
I'm gonna choose you. Are you a musician?
No. I'm just a Veep.
I just love how you're talking.
Oh, thank you.
A musician narrate my life. Man, it'd be super cool to have Willie Nelson, but he's not my choice. It's just a brainstorm. I think I need someone even more chill in a way. Like, I don't know, y'all. Who's most like him as a musician? He's just got such a cool, chill vibe. I'd love him to tell my story.
Thank you. I'm trying to think. No, my man Joey was pretty chilled. He came on here with his little mirror shades and his cap.
He is. I still wouldn't choose him though. There's someone else better. This is the toughest question you've had all night.
I'm sorry.
Don't apologize. We like challenges. Maybe come back to it later.
Fair enough. Solrez asks, who's a musician you'd love to get high with?
Wow. And don't let me fool you. I talk a lot about cannabis, but I don't get high that much. So it'd have to be someone that I might want to jam with when we're getting high. Or I might want to chat with them. I mean, I think do they have to be alive?
No, it's any musician.
Wow, then Bob Marley.
Bob Marley. That would be a dope composition right there. Now, how do you balance the various genres within your music while maintaining a cohesive sound?
Maybe Primal Therapy. Everything is like emotional. And I don't think I have necessarily a cohesive sound. I think it's okay to have different sounds. But I guess my soul shines through all of it, and that's what sticks it all together like glue.
There it is.
Kitty cat's talking over here. Come on, kitty cat.
So I tell you what, Aviva, what we're going to do, all of our podcasts, we showcase our Blast artists, those who register with Blast, to also get exposure. And we take all of our podcasts that we have on our YouTube channel, the opportunity to showcase a video or a song. And I have an artist for you tonight I'd like you to hear. I believe I played this for Joey, to be exact. But anyway, this young lady, based in Chicago, an amazing bluesy type of player. Her name is Kelsey Montanez, and this is called Let Me Love You. Right here.
This is a new one called Let Me Love You. Then I look, it's crazy what they say about me. They say I'm strange and wild, but I'll let you read me like an open book. But only you, I might be tender, I might be soft, I might surprise you. Down hard, I could pray for your love. Baby, I want you, I gotta have you. Baby, I need you. If you love me, honey, I can promise I only wanna please you. Baby, now, do you feel me? Could I get any more real? Could I bear how I feel any more than this? If you want it, it won't be easy. But I promise, if you're honest, you're never gonna go a day without my love. Baby, if you want it, you gotta have it. Baby, if you need it, I can never love you. You can promise only love can squeeze me.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. That was
Love
Kelsey
it.
Martinez, the Kelty Martinez Band, and that was Let Me Love You. And if you are an independent artist or a spoken word poet or even up and coming comedian looking for some exposure, you can go to blastmusic247.com and register for free. But the beautiful thing is, Blast needs the fans. So, you fans that love great music, just like that from Kelsey, you also can go to blastmusic247.com, register as a fan, and have access to hundreds and hundreds of independent music. Blasts, changing the industry one artist at a time. Boom. So you like that, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, Kelsey's awesome. I call her my Pat Benatar 2.0. She's real cool. She's cool people. All righty. So let's see what else we got here. What genre outside of folk has influenced your music the most, and how does it manifest in your songs?
I honestly think like singing in temple growing up has influenced my songs so much and my songwriting, because it's not really about a specific chord sequence. I just really write the songs and let the chords flow. And a lot of times I feel like it's ancient melodies flowing through me.
Gotcha. Does it take a long time for you to write songs, like when you compose?
Only if I overthink it. Usually it just comes out like an emotion, like going to the bathroom, like boom, done. And sometimes like a birth also, it's like I've had some really good midwives around me. Like I was dating this guy once and we had dinner plans, but he was really respected my creative process. And I said, I have a song coming out of me. So instead of me cooking for him, he cooked for me and I just stayed there. It was actually the song Change. Maybe we could play it, but I just literally worked it and he just left me alone. That's exactly what he had to do. And I just like the chords came out of me and I wrote Change. And he was like, I was so honored to witness all of that. It was just such a beautiful experience, because usually I have to be totally alone to write a song. So it was, because it is like, you need to not be disturbed and affected when that's being channeled, or it can go away. It's like kind of like when you're talking to someone and you're like, I forgot what I was just going to say.
So you really lock in because you can get distracted easy?
If I'm around people, if I'm if I don't think I'm obligated to be social and I'm just at my piano or whatnot, I am so focused. You can come right up to me and then be like, boo. And I'd be like, oh my God, I didn't even hear you coming. So it's not that I'm distracted easily. It's that I get in my zone when I'm alone. And that was a very unusual situation where I was in my zone and he let me stay there.
That's cool. People that respect the gift and know where to keep their boundaries. I like that. Can you share? Oh, excuse me. Go ahead. Solred says, do you prefer recording or live performances, and why?
You know what? I think that my answer can be different depending on the circumstance. Like right now, I'm going to tell the universe I prefer recording because I've been doing live way more and it's not balanced and I want to be in the studio more. So I think it's 50-50, but right now I'm studio deprived.
Gotcha. Okay.
And why? And what? I mean, I love them both so much. I love performing live because everyone knows it's the most amazing rush to just get it out there and connect with the people and they feel it. But it's not always like that. So.
No, I got you. When
you're in the studio, it's like you're creating this magic and it's exciting. It's like sculpting something and making it sound so good and sparkly and putting a really nice frame around it. So it's super palatable.
That's cool. Can you share
it won't get messed up. It's like when you perform live, it's just like out there. When you record, it's like you put this frame so that the picture won't get torn by spilling something on it or whatever.
No, I feel you. Can you share a story of a song that started in one genre but ended up in another during the creative process?
Yeah, I don't know if you'd call it a creative process, but I wrote this love song or a fight song about this guy I was dating, and it was pop style. I actually wrote it on a keyboard. I don't want to fight. And then I got a gig at a reggae festival, so I reggaeified it. I don't even remember the pop version. No, I just do it reggae style.
Bet you that is real nice.
Yeah, it's gonna be on YouTube. I don't want to fight, but I might. Oh, if the weather don't get bad.
Blast Radio asked, what is your zodiac sign?
I think it's Leo. I'm on the cusp of Leo and Virgo. I am a galactic monkey, I think, in Mayan astrology. Is that what it is? I don't remember.
Okay.
Galactic eagle.
Galactic eagle.
Yeah.
All right. How do you think your multi-genre approach challenges traditional notions of folk music?
Well, I think traditional notions of folk music is like a guy on his guitar telling a story, or, you know, country, like being out in the country and doing, I don't know, Appalachian stuff. And my version of folk music is I'm singing for the people. It doesn't matter the genre. I'm singing for you. I'm not singing to sell Coca-Cola. I'm not singing for corporations. I'm not singing for prison industry. I'm not trying to get you to strip and do drugs. I'm just trying to sing my heart out and power to the people.
Well, Blast Radio said Galactic Monkeys is a great band name.
Do it.
Real American Mammoth asks, who is your favorite comedian?
Again, I'm not good with favorites, but I will say I've been so into indie comedians online. I'm super into YouTube comedians like Nikki Howard and Awaken with JP, Blake Rosier. I don't know if I'm saying that right. You know, there's just so many funny kids out there. You know, they're adults, but yeah, I'm a huge, you know, Dana Carvey fan. I love a lot of comedians. Adam Sandler's great. You know, there's just so many funny people out there.
Yeah, I like Adam Sandler. What is your most surprising genre fusion you've experimented with in your music?
I try to fuse Middle Eastern beats sometimes with reggae songs, reggae-ish songs. Like I have this song called what is it called? Love is the most important thing we got. I think that might be too long. Maybe it's just called That We Got. And it's like, love is the most important thing that we got. So let's get it right. Come on, guys. Love is the most important thing that we got. So let's get it right now. Love is the most important thing that we got. So let's get it right now. And then I go into this do 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 do. And I guess that could be like reggae too, but I feel like I almost wanted it to be like almost Balinese ketchup, like I don't know. I like to try crazy things.
I love it. I love it. Do you find that different genres allow you to explore different themes or emotions in your songs?
Definitely. Like that switch, like it's like you become more hyper suddenly. It's like we're like chill, being like love is the most important thing. And now it's like, let's just run in place for like 5 minutes straight and get out that energy like a little kid.
All right. How do you navigate audience expectations when your music spans multiple genres?
Yeah, that's a challenge. I leave that up to my booking agent or producer, I guess. I let them tell me what they want to hear. What do y'all want to hear next? All right.
I respect that. I respect that. So I'll tell you what, Miss Aviva, we're going to go ahead and play your next song that we have here. And let's see here. The name of this one is, this one actually is Aviva and the Flying Penguins, and this is Colorado in July.
Oh, yeah.
So here we are, ladies and gentlemen, Miss Aviva and
Oh, let's go to Colorado in July. I wanna go to Colorado in July. It's the prettiest time of year, and I'm tired of being here. So let's go to Colorado in July. I thought the idea sounded mighty fine. Never been there before, perhaps it was time. I love to see pretty flowers, walk the mountain paths for hours. I thought the idea sounded mighty fine. Oh, let's go to Colorado in July. I wanna go to Colorado in July. It's the prettiest time of year, and I'm tired of being here. So let's go to Colorado in July. I'm a mountain man in my heart, he confided. Colorado is where I'm supposed to be, he decided. Let's go get us a ranch in the valley, raising horses and our own family. I'm a mountain man in my heart, he confided. So let's go to Colorado in July. I wanna go to Colorado in July. It's the prettiest time of year, and we're tired of being here. So let's go to Colorado in July. And we say hey, and we say hey, and we say hey. Let's get our tickets today, hey. Baby, you had an idea to go to Colorado in July. Oh, you and I. And I see you got the tickets. We're going to Colorado in July. Oh, you and I. And there's a lot of music to be heard there in July. Mountains deep with culture mystified. Singing to our God and going our own pace. Music makes really a better place. There's a lot of music to be heard in July. Everybody now.
Let's go to Colorado in July. Wanna go to Colorado in July. It's the prettiest time of year, and I'm tired of being here. So let's go to Colorado in July.
Let's go to Colorado in July. I wanna go to Colorado in July. It's the prettiest time of year, and I'm tired of being here. So let's go to Colorado. Let's go to Colorado. Let's go to Colorado in
that is an awesome video. It looked like you
Thank
guys had
you. Shout out to
Animation.
James Denham, videographer. I
So
cried
please,
when he showed me the finished product. I worked so hard on it, the costumes, the directing.
mhm.
I worked so hard on that. Got my mom to fly out and dance in it, which was not easy. I had to send her a pair of boots.
So tell us about the production of the song and shout out to those that helped make that song.
Yeah, that is the first and only release right now from Key of You. That is the next generation of flying penguins right there. Shout out to Jim Zampano, who did a lot of help with producing that song. We got some great artists on it. We got, my drummer Andre. He's incredible, and we've got Ted Pettis, who was in the video playing harmonica. Kitty Cat's being a little distracting right now. Got Alan Dinnan on the piano, which we tuned down to 432 hertz for the album, but on that specific day, they tuned it back up to 440 the day of our recording, so we had to digitally tune it down. That was interesting because I record in 432. We got so many people. I can't remember names right now, but if you look at the video on Aviva Sings Out, I give everyone credit in the credits.
There you go.
Thank
Right
you.
there, subscribe to Aviva Sings Out for more fun vids.
Yeah, that's
It's on
where
the
everything
YouTube
is.
channel.
Mm-hmm.
Solrez asks, what do you do to recharge your creative batteries?
I walk barefoot in the woods, and I also do something that I call matrix therapy, which is inner child work, where I literally peel back the layers of onion of my emotional suppression. And I write so many songs while I'm doing that therapy. It's insane. I have piles, hundreds of songs I haven't even put out that I just scribbled down while I'm releasing my raw emotions.
If I may ask you, how many members are there in the Flying Penguins?
Ooh, nice shirt. Now that you sat back, so cool.
Thank you.
Well, I mean, it depends. Ultimately, I'd like a whole symphony, but the bass, the drums, the Zulu brothers, that's the main thing. And then sometimes we get, Chinitha on bone and some other artists to sit in with us, cello, strings. Just depends. Revolving.
It could be a big group sometimes, huh? They fluctuate.
Oh yeah. Just, it's like a musical. You just cast it for the tour.
I got you. What role does improvisation, play in your performances, especially when blending different genres?
I could do that more. I could do a little more with improv. Right now, I love rehearsing. That's one of my favorite things. But the improvs come when we do solos and we're connecting with the crowd. And I do design some songs to be like, okay, guys, we're gonna improv for 5 measures here or whatever. And then when I do this with my hand or whatever, we're gonna jump back into the song.
Mm-hmm.
Kitty Cat, if you're gonna make noise, then I want everyone to see your pretty face.
Have you ever faced resistance from traditional folk music fans due to your multi-genre approach? And how do you respond to that?
Maybe behind my back. I haven't. I mean, I'm sure people have issues with all different kinds of things. Because people like what they're used to and what they're comfortable with, but no one's been like, how dare you call yourself a folk artist, you're fake. No one's done that to me. I can't think of
Okay.
I don't know why I did that in a Russian accent. My grandma's Russian, but she didn't even talk like that.
So can you describe a collaboration with an artist from a completely different genre and how it influenced your music?
I try not to let people influence my music, but there was this samba artist once, this, culture. What do you call that? Latin cultural music. And he came up to me after I like performed "I Don't Want to Fight" and like a couple other songs, and he was like, "You need more happy songs," because I had very dramatic songs. He's like, "You need to give people more of a rainbow ride." He didn't say rainbow ride. I'm saying that. He's like, "You need to ride our emotions more. Like, don't just bring us down." And I let him influence me, and sometimes I regret it because it's like the emo scene was like really hot at the time, and I probably could have gotten more gigs if I just stayed dark. But no, I appreciate being positive.
Fair enough. Soul Res Music asks, what other artistic aspirations do you have? I could really see you acting in a movie someday.
Well, I mean, you can go on Netflix right now and see me act in movies. I love acting. I've been in a couple, not major roles, but I'm out there. I love acting.
That is legit. Would that be a substitute for what you would do if one day? Like music, go into acting?
Oh, I'll do it all. I actually was in acting school when I moved to Atlanta, and then I started doing music again. I hadn't done music in like 5 years, and I was like, oh, thank God, my first love. Let me just do this. But I was in a bunch of plays here, and I still sometimes get asked to do little roles here and there. And then I've got my YouTube outlet where I do little skits sometimes, and my music videos, of course. Like if you wanted to pull up one where I really did some acting, Love Unspoken is very dramatic.
Okay.
I know we probably only have, I don't know how long we've got. We probably only have a few minutes left, but.
Yeah, we're descending the plane, if you will. Are there any genres you haven't explored yet, but are eager to incorporate in your music?
Yeah, like funk. I have not fully explored it. Like, I want to so badly.
Nice. Let me see here. Forgive me. What advice would you give emerging artists who are interested in exploring multiple genres in their music?
Be patient, follow your heart, hang out with people who inspire you, practice and work hard.
I like it. And the last question for the night. In your opinion, what is the most powerful aspect of blending genres within folk music?
Because you get to tell your story with no limitations.
I actually have one more question to add to that. How important has being an independent artist been for you?
More important than I realize. You know, I've had to say no a lot because my heart felt it was wrong, and I've turned down money, and I've turned down perhaps fame, or perhaps just the seduction of fame. And it's not only been amazing for my music and honoring my music, but also my inner happiness. And I could write with limitations. I mean, we all have done that, you know, in school and projects, and I've written for other artists before. I don't think I've gotten credit for it, but I've worked with production teams before. It's just not the same as just the pure writing. It's a therapy that's worth more than gold, because we need a lot of therapy. This is a crazy world.
Yeah.
I mean, being famous and rich, that'd be great, but that's not better than singing my own songs. And I hope I, you know, start to make some money at this if it's meant to be, but I'm not going to change in order to.
Well, I heard that. I respect that.
I have a song about that too, of course. It's called Keep Our Souls.
I appreciate that. So, Aviva, let the people know how they can find you.
Well, I've been commenting in the chat as Aviva sings out. That's where you can find me more than the band page. The band page is just kind of like a moderator. Not much is uploaded there right now. One day. I have an email. It's my band, Aviva and the Flying Penguins at yahoo.com. You can find me on Facebook, Aviva Vuvuzela, or Aviva Flying Penguins actually is the one that I'm not locked out of right now. I'm locked out of Instagram right now. I don't know. They want me to do some kind of approval thing I don't feel like doing. And yeah, Aviva Flying Penguins on Insta. But email is really the best, or come see me. Right now in Atlanta, I've been playing in a coffee shop every Saturday, 3 to 5, Golden Drops Cafe, best coffee in the city. Pretty good empanadas too, Cuban sandwiches.
Hearing the empanada sounds so good. I haven't eaten yet.
Oh, you should come on Saturday. Just what? You're in Texas?
I'm in Florida.
Oh, Florida.
The president's in Texas.
Oh.
I'm just the Veep.
Well, what part of Florida? It's not too far.
I'm outside Orlando. It's about 8 hours to Atlanta.
Oh, it's not bad.
Not bad. I hate driving.
Yeah, good driver.
I would fly just so I can get there quicker. That's just me. I'm impatient.
Oh, but you can also listen to our music streaming on Spotify, Aviva and the Flying Penguins. I've got 2 different pages because I published with 2 different companies. Yeah, so you could be like, Alexa, play Aviva and the Flying Penguin.
Cool. All right. So, Miss Aviva, before, when we get finished, could you stick around? Don't leave us yet. So after the show, we can chat with you.
Sure.
And thank you.
I need to feed my kitty cat real quick first.
That's fine. Thank you for spending this time with me. I appreciate you sacrificing.
You. You made my week. You have no idea.
I really don't. So you can definitely elaborate it to me. So I appreciate that.
You go by Troy? Is that?
That's my government name.
You go by Saha. Yeah. Thanks, Troy. I appreciate you and Blast. And it's great what you're doing for indie.
Why, thank you. Thank you very much. And we thank Mr. Joey for bringing you to our attention.
Yeah, Joey. Shout out. Yeah, he's producing 2 of our songs.
It's a good thing.
So watch out.
I appreciate you, Joey. I also thank everyone else that has come and chill with us. And if you're not a member, please subscribe to the channel. We have many podcasts. I'm one of many that are showcasing every week. So check us out to see what may tickle your fancy. And please like and comment. And that's pretty much it for tonight. We'll be back here again next week, 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 5 p.m. Central. Definitely tell a friend. And all I have to say is, please be kind. Celebrate the difference to make a difference. Love you guys. See you next week. Peace.